Good morning. Yes, today I have purchased a new piece of equipment. This is the GoPro Hero 8 Black. Unfortunately, my kids are at school and I'm actually gonna utilize this time to maybe take you guys up on Camelback Mountain, which is one of the most beautiful mountains here in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm gonna take you guys along for the journey. This is really just gonna be sort of a learning process for me and seeing how I'm gonna be able to shoot video with the new camera that I purchased. I needed to do a bit of an upgrade, so that's what the purpose of today's video is gonna be. It's basically just gonna be me and you guys. I'm trying to think of a cute little name. I'm thinking the Crew Kids. Do you guys like that? Anyways, if you don't like it, let me know. Put a comment. Drop it under the video. If you like the Crew Kids, we're gonna keep using that. That way we can talk to you guys and you feel like you're really there with us. Anyways, I'm Richard, I'm the dad, and I'm gonna be taking you guys on a bit of a journey. I'm gonna be putting you on top of my head. I might put you on my chest. You're gonna be mounted to the dash in my car on the way. I just wanna test this camera out. If it wasn't freezing cold, I would take you in my pool too, but maybe I'll just dip you in the pool. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about sticking a camera in the water, even though I know it's meant to be waterproof? I don't know. We'll see. Come along with me and we'll take a little bit of a journey. Oh, one other thing, or maybe a couple other things. I know that there's gonna be several times where the lighting isn't going to be the best. And I'm doing that on purpose because I sort of need to find out how the lighting should be for various camera settings on the GoPro. And the only way for me to really test it out is if I shoot in different lighting situations, use different camera settings. I want to be able to create the best and the highest quality content for you guys. I am still such a beginner and I need this learning time. And you know what I'm thinking? If we're gonna be up on Camelback Mountain, maybe I should bring a drone. I have a tiny little Mavic Mini DJI drone that I'm thinking about. I'll just put my little backpack on, take it up there, and maybe I can fly the drone from up there. I have no idea. I haven't been up on Camelback Mountain in years, but regardless, I'm gonna get some drone footage because I wanna drop that in this video as well, just to see if I can start tying some of those cool scenery shots into these videos, just to make them more aesthetically pleasing and fun for you guys to watch. So those are a couple other things that I'm gonna be doing today. I'm in a dark room right now, so I wanted to see what the lighting looked like. Anyways, the next time you see me, we're gonna be in the car going to Camelback Mountain. Let's go! Okay, we have our first mounted situation. It's absolutely staggering how close the GoPro is to my face. So I am wondering, is it too close? It makes me a little nervous. Nobody really wants a camera that close to their face. That is something I'm going to be taking into consideration and we'll see. And I'm actually really curious to see how good the suction cup is on the actual mount itself, because obviously I don't want it to fall. But anyways, basically heading to Camelback Mountain. I have not been up in probably about 3 years. I have water, I have various mount attachments for the body, for my body, and I am very curious to see all the different angles, see how it looks. I brought the tripod too because I'm gonna be trying to just set up shots where I walk the camera over to a spot, set it up, walk back, and then you actually get that shot of me sort of walking up to the camera. It may not seem like it, but every video that we put out is hours and hours of time into the editing portion, it's like every video is like our little baby, you know? We're not precious about it, but we certainly feel like we maybe want to add like an artistic flair. But I put a little mount on top of the car, and I'm going to give you a little bit of that. Okay, so you're on top of the car now. We're not gonna go too far because I don't want it, I really can't risk it. I just bought this thing, but we're gonna give you a little ride. Are you guys okay? All right, cool. It probably wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done, but like I said, I'm testing out all the different things that this GoPro can do. Can I strap it to the top of the car? You sure? Sure I can. I did it. The other thing I'm testing, and I don't know if I mentioned this, is I'm testing the battery life. GoPro says that every battery lasts about 50 minutes, and I do believe that depends on what settings you're using. Right now I'm using the most standard settings, the one that takes up the least amount of power, I do believe. Again, that's the other thing that I'm testing here is how long does each battery last? I've got another battery in my bag just in case we do run out of power. But anyways, I thought this might be a cool little shot. We'll see how it goes. All right, we got a bit of a dash mount type situation. One of the cool features of the GoPro 8 Hero Black is it has a stabilizer in it, meaning that it has a sensor that keeps the video steady even when there's a lot of jerking movements. That's why it's really good for this kind of stuff. And let me take this off real quick. That right there, my friends, is where we are going to be hiking today. That is Camelback Mountain. And I'm going to get an absolutely gorgeous shot from the top of this mountain today. And I'm hoping that there's not too many people hiking today, even though it is absolutely gorgeous outside. Coming from this side, I can't remember what the trail is called. We'll find the trail name when we get up there, but it's definitely a doable hike. So there it is. You won't believe it. The trail that I wanted to hike is absolutely closed. I cannot believe it. I haven't gone hiking on Camelback Mountain, like I've said, in years. It's been years, and the one time, I have never even heard of the trail on Camelback Mountain being closed. It was Choya, that's the trail name, was Choya. It's a flatter hike. It's a lot easier of a climb, and since I'm going to be carrying gear with me, I definitely wanted to do the Choya trail. However, it's closed, and so there is another trail that goes up Camelback Mountain. I believe it's called Echo Canyon Trail, and I'm gonna head over there now. It's on the totally other side of the mountain. Heading over there now to see if maybe I can hike that side. Although I will tell you this, it's a much steeper incline that I'm not wholeheartedly prepared to do. We'll see if it's even open. If it's not open, I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do. I didn't really have a plan B. The only plan was to go up Choya Trail and get some cool shots, maybe get some drone footage. But I suppose I can, there's other hikes around here I can go to. This one's just close to home. Thought it would be a really good opportunity for me to utilize the GoPro, but things change. There's a rock right here called Praying Monk, and actually it's not the best view of it, but there it is right there. People pay top dollar to be able to get a view of that rock right there, because there is a little section on that rock that does look like a praying monk. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so it seems as though the Echo Canyon trailhead is open. However, I'm gonna let this guy go. There's always so many people. Come on, bud. Hey. Let's see. I haven't been. There's parking here. There never used to be parking like this. And it is packed. Look at this place. Am I gonna find parking, you guys? Well, we made it. I was able to find a parking spot, and we are here in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona. Absolutely gorgeous right there. I don't know if you can see it right there. That's Praying Monk Mountain, like I was saying. Anyways, you really can't beat it. I think it's 70 degrees, maybe 68 degrees, something like that. Anyways, we made it. Now we can start testing some of those mounts out. We'll check back soon. Okay, you guys, I haven't hiked, like I said, in years. That's ending today. It is absolutely most gorgeous view that I have seen in a long, long time, and I live 5 minutes from here. Is it ridiculous that I don't do this multiple times a week, if not every day? Yes, it absolutely is. Look at that. It's crystal clear out, perfect temperature. I got water, I got you guys. There's nothing better. But I will tell you this, coming up next is more of like the steeper incline. So I think I'm gonna switch to the headgear and see what that's like. So check it out. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I think I'm gonna throw in some tunes, or maybe I'll listen to a podcast. Definitely gonna throw in some headphones at this point. Could you imagine listening to music on a speaker while climbing a mountain surrounded by other people? How inconsiderate you are to just be blasting music. I don't know, it's time for headphones. Okay, so we have a bit of a problem here. I got this package of different mounts on Amazon. It was like the cheapest thing. It came with a whole bunch of different mounts, one for your head, one for your chest. And because it's so cheap, I don't know if you can see here, let me show you. Right there, gosh. So they put in the nut wrong, and it's at an angle, so that means that I can put it on, except for I can't tighten it. So that means that it'll just fall down like that every time I move. So I'm not gonna be able to do the head mount test today. That's a bummer, because I was hoping to utilize every single piece that I purchased, and it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be able to do that. So I'm gonna try the chest mount, and we'll see if that one works. Hopefully it does. All right, guys, total fail on the original plan for today to test all the different mounts. Looks like the plan now is just to get some gorgeous footage of climbing up Camelback Mountain, Echo Canyon Trail. And I'm gonna be using pretty much all selfie stick, tripod shots. Also, this is good exercise for me, which I need to be doing regularly. So we'll test out all the mounts on a different video. Check back soon. Oh my God. I definitely forgot about the incline portion of this hike. So I don't know how much filming I'm gonna be able to do. We'll see. Okay, update. So far, every incline has had a handrail. Like, might as well be in a mall somewhere. they basically bolted handrails into the side of the rocks so you could have something to grab onto while you climb up. Now, I'm getting ready to get to this next incline, and I can tell you right now there's going to be no handrails on this section of the climb, which is not good for me because your boy's getting fat and your boy hadn't worked out in a long time. So this is not going to be good. Check it out. See that? That's just straight incline, no handrails. So if I don't die, I'll check back in with you. Okie dokie. Okay, so what I did is I just mounted it to my backpack, and I'm just gonna strap it on, and you're gonna come up with me on the steepest incline with no handrail. So we'll see how it goes. So guess what? I made it. I hope that was a cool shot. I don't know. Maybe I'll speed it up. Anyways, I got a lot more to go. There's absolutely no way I was gonna get to the top of this section and not show you. This is the first view of the mountain on the north side. I'm sorry, the south side. And it's absolutely breathtaking. So, thought I'd show you. Well, I finally made it to the very top of Echo Canyon Trail, Camelback Mountain. And I gotta tell you, that last little section where I said there's no handrails and it's a lot more inclined climbing was a bit of an understatement for me, because I'm a beginner climber for sure. I haven't climbed in 3 years. So to me it seemed relentless. There were really no flat spots like the last third of the climb, of the hike rather. And it was just, there was no handrails. And on top of that, it's crowded. So you have to navigate around people, and obviously the people coming down are gonna take the easier trail. So, I don't know, man. It was tough, but I am so glad I did it. The view, I mean, good God. You cannot beat this. I do not know why I don't do this more often. The view is absolutely stunning, and it couldn't be a better day out. It's nice and cool. There's no breeze up here right now, which is kind of strange, but I don't know, I think I'm gonna get the drone out and see what we can do with that. Enjoy the drone footage. Awesome, right? That drone footage turned out primo. I have a confession to make, actually. I was just thinking about it. I have never successfully climbed the Echo Canyon Trail my entire life. I'm 35 years old. I've lived 99% of my life here in Phoenix, Arizona, and I've never actually completed the entirety of the Echo Canyon Trail. So I'm stoked on that. Yeah! And it was an absolutely beautiful climb. It took me about, I don't know, an hour. I made a few little breaks here and there. I didn't even bring that much water, and I was able to successfully complete this mission, so I'm very excited. The only thing is that I wasn't able to use all the mounts that I wanted to use because I got the cheap stuff. I think you live, you learn, you learn your lesson on that kind of a deal. Sometimes it is important to spend a little bit more to get the higher quality product. That's what I am sort of coming to realize right now. But I hope you enjoyed the hike up. We're gonna hike back down. Oh, one more thing that I should mention is I forgot that I have bad knees. I played baseball for my entire childhood, and I was actually a catcher, so I have to squat like this. It kind of damaged my knees. So I noticed that as I'm starting to go down, I'm still at the very top. There's just this little section right here. That's where I was flying the drone. I was up there. But even making my way down just this little section right here, my right knee started to hurt, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have a problem. So I'm definitely gonna bring you guys along periodically on the hike down. I'm gonna need my hands a lot, I think, for the hike down, just in case I slip. So if we only get a couple of clips in there, I'm happy with that. The drone footage turned out sick, so I'd say that was already mission successful. We'll see you in a little bit, y'all. I will say that my right knee is holding up somehow, but I've learned a couple of very valuable lessons. One, I need to prepare a little bit better for the different equipment that I'm gonna need, because all the mounts didn't work. They were either broken or they weren't the right size or whatever. The other thing is I need to bring a knee brace, because your boy's knee is broken, basically. So that's that. Truly, the camera does not do this little section justice at all. It's pretty steep, actually. It's also absolutely stunning. So it's kind of like the trade-off. It's work, but it's worth it. So check it out. And actually doing it with one hand is not particularly smart or fun. My calves are, my quads are jello by this point, so that's fun. Okay, all right. I think that's enough filming for a while. But here we go, look at that, jeez, gorgeous. Before we turn it off for the final section of the descent, I reached the handrail section, which is sort of the first incline that you reach when you're climbing up. So reaching the handrail means that we have about 1/3 of the way left to go, and my calves and my quads are jelly. So it's gonna be a struggle, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it. We'll see you when we get down. Okay, update time. Oh, sorry, update time. My car's right there. I can see my car from here, and we made it. But one thing to report for sure is I made a massive miscalculation as relates to the strength of my quads. Just this little bit of a decline right now is shredding up my quads, and I feel like I almost can't walk anymore. I had to actually go down backwards a lot because I just don't have any strength in my quads. So maybe I pushed it a little too hard today, but I'm glad I did it and I overcame a bit of a challenge. So I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so holy cannoli, spicoli scamoli. A couple of things to note as it relates to the GoPro. It worked fantastic, I think. I haven't seen the footage, but as far as ease, and I know I didn't get to test out all of the attachments and different mounts. I didn't get to try the head mount, I didn't get to try the chest mount, but this mount, the suction cup one that's in the car, beautiful. I have another clip mount, the one that I put on top of the roof, that one works great. And then this, the Joby, this thing is amazing. I could set it up anywhere. I can use it as a selfie stick. So I can't really complain about much. I actually might be able to fix the other mounts, the one for the head and the chest. It's basically this little nut right here was turned the wrong spot, and it was also sort of out of alignment. So when I stuck the screw in, it wouldn't screw in all the way because the nut was turned at the wrong angle. So then I couldn't tighten it. That was really the only problem. So I might be able to hammer that out and fix it. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about my physical condition. I made it. It took me an hour up and it took me about an hour down. Reason being, because like I said before, my quadriceps were jello pudding. And I don't even know if I can use that reference anymore, but they were jello. And I had to walk backwards, I don't know, maybe 10% I had to do backwards, because to brace yourself, even on a little bit of an incline like this, just bracing yourselves is rocking my quads. So anyways, I'm gonna pay the price. Probably do some Epsom salt bath situation tonight. But right this second, I'm gonna go get lunch because I have not eaten anything today. It is 1:33. It has been an absolutely beautiful day. I feel very accomplished. I am going to be so sore. Maybe I will pick a bit of an easier task next time. That way I can bring the kids along with me. Anyways, this is basically just this really wasn't for my physicality. This was for the GoPro. I needed to assess its ability to do what I need it to do. And so far, I'm feeling good. Oh, battery life. I have 24% battery life still. So I thought that the 50 minutes was not gonna be enough. So I brought an extra battery. I haven't even needed to use it. And I'm still running on that one. It's got 23% left. I mean, beautiful. I guess 50 minutes, that would be a lot of filming. But anyways, it worked out great. Very happy with myself, proud that I was able to conquer the mountain. I'm gonna go get some La Grande Orange because it's one of my favorite jams and places to eat. And then And then I'll go pick up Charlie from school, maybe take a little peek at some of this footage. I'm really excited to see the drone footage, that's for sure. Thank you for stopping by the Carlise Crew channel. I know the kids weren't here, but sometimes I might drop a solo episode. Anyways, see you guys. So, I almost forgot. I sat down at the computer getting ready to put the SD card in the computer when I was like, you know what? One thing I wanted to test was, what's the clarity of, I know it's waterproof. It still trips me out a little bit, but I definitely wanted to see what the clarity is and that whole situation. I would love to jump in, except for it's freezing cold. I know I live in Arizona, but it does get cold. This morning it was 39 degrees. So I'm gonna drop her in. I've got it on a little float thing that came with all the different adapters. And so I'm sure it'll flip upside down, but I wanted to just take a little peek. How does it look when it goes underwater? So here, test. Here's the test. And I'm almost 100% certain that the microphone now is going to have some sort of an issue. But I think it dries out pretty quickly. So I'm going to toss this in the middle and see what happens. Okay, I think that was a proper water test. I cannot wait to see what it looks like. Anyways, this is actually the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would be cool. If you don't feel like you want to, that's also cool. Just keep watching the videos, man, because I really want to keep doing this. So we'll see you on the next one. Kids will be here next time on the Carlise Crew.